Of yesterday's dehydration effort, there's the fruit roll-ups. Worked pretty good. Used about half of the bottle of or the jar of applesauce with some jelly. It's got to be thin. The other tray is still going because it was thicker. There's the eggs. Do at your own risk, I guess. I've been reading a lot on the internet, and of course it's supposedly not a USDA approved practice to dehydrate eggs at home because you can't get it hot enough, fast enough to not cook it but still dehydrate it. But they did turn out, they need to be ground up in the grinder, but it works. There is the result of the lemons and limes, which didn't turn out too well. I'm not sure why they got brown. I think we overdid some of them. They weren't thin enough. I've seen oranges done, so I know it's possible. And just here to finish off the beef jerky, that's the beef jerky started to be dried there. It's been marinating overnight. It's all set. So the test there is that's 1 pound of that beef, that eye of round or round eye, cost $4, and I assume that'll yield about 8 ounces of dehydrated meat. Again, Walmart you can get it. I think 6 ounces is around $5, so I'm not sure it's any cheaper, which is what some people have said. Again, pretty hard to beat Walmart's prices for a lot of stuff, but that's the results. Thanks. A little more detail on the fruit roll-up. After you take it off of this tray here, you have to peel it off, and that's what it looks like on the underside. It's pliable like leather. Again, that's about the right consistency. These, to show these a little further detail, these are probably a little big yet. Probably need to grind those up into smaller pieces. So that's this does work. I was surprised. Didn't know if it would. Of course, everybody says it does. Again, is it any cheaper than you could get in the store? I don't know. This is 3 1/4 ounces in there, and that's fully dehydrated. And so I'll get more than 2 of those to 1 jar of applesauce. And a jar of applesauce is $2, so I should get about 6 1/2, about 13 ounces net weight for $2 or $3 plus the cost of electricity. Thanks. Okay, so here's the fruit roll-ups. We just cut them into 4 pieces, that tray, and rolled them up, and then we'll just put them in a Ziploc bag, or we could of course vacuum seal them. Each one of those is about 0.85 ounces, so I'll have to compare that to the price of when you buy them in the store, all pre-packaged and full of sugar and everything else. Not that this doesn't have sugar in it, but it does just have applesauce, so you could make your own applesauce out of apples and then just add some kind of flavoring, jam or whatever, berries, put it in a blender, and you're all set. So again, healthy snack, I think, healthier than the stuff you can buy. Peace out. Okay, sending a care package to my son that's in college. Just made ourselves a huge MRE, like a one-day food type thing. Could be used for a one-day backpacking supply. It'd be great to keep it nice and compact and dry. But we got a ramen noodle in there, some heavy-duty gore, Cliff Bar, beef jerky, sausage links, oatmeal, candy, hot chocolate. A big thing of potato soup. Wouldn't take that all. That makes 8 cups or half a gallon, but it'd be good for a group thing. So we're all kind of set, and it makes it nice and compact and flat, and weighs 1.93 pounds. So that's for my son that's in college. Kind of a cool idea. It does take a whole gallon vacuum bag, but it's a nice way to send a package. I like it. There's Dodger. Yep. I think we missed him when he was rolling around. Roll around again, Dodger. Alrighty, there you go, buddy. That's a happy dog. Happy Dodger. There's Derek. He's got his new tack boots on. There he is, yep. Thinks they're snow boots, which they're not, but he's enjoying himself. There's the fire. We're base capping it today. Tried my spinach and mushrooms and the dehydrated eggs, which didn't work too well. The dog's out with us. First time we've ever taken the dog out. It's pretty much just a house dog. He does like outside. He barks when he's in the car, but we're having a good time. Where is he? Where are you, Dodger? There you are, buddy. So we're having a good time. Kind of a mess. Again, not spending out overnight, but you're staying it out here, and not doing anything, a fire is essential. It's one thing if you're walking around, skiing, snowshoeing, hiking. If you're just not doing any at base camp, I wouldn't want to be sitting around here without a fire. So, doing pretty good. Thanks for watching. Okay, here's the last batch of beef jerky. I've taken it off and weighed it all. Some of these still need a little bit more dehydrating. This was much thicker, but that was $4 for a pound, and I'm down to about 8 ounces, so a little less than 8 ounces. So $4 for 8 ounces plus the electricity. I guess that's cheaper. It is kind of fun. Not sure it's any over the long term that much cheaper than buying it at Walmart, but Walmart is about as cheap as you can get it. You go anywhere else and beef jerky is a lot more, and it is kind of fun to play with the different flavorings. I got teriyaki and Worcestershire in here, so we'll try that. Also tried some oranges. Now the oranges are another interesting thing, kind of like the lemons and the limes. They're not turning brown like the lemons and limes did, but it's hard to tell when they're completely done. If you do it too much, I'm not sure. This I think is about right here. They have to be kind of thin, and that would be good just for a little extra flavoring to rehydrate. Weighs nothing, like about as much as a potato chip. Some of these thicker ones I'll still have to do, and because there could be a little moisture in here, my guess is the best bet for something like this is to vacuum seal it or can it or something like that to make sure that no air gets in there. But we'll check that out, see how it works in maybe about a month. Oh, that was cool. Okay, so this will be the end of the video.